follow me on Twitter at RedFoxComs, my brand new Twitter account. Happy April Fool's Day, everybody. I just want to remind you of the things that you cannot joke about today. This includes mental illness, suicide, coming out, cheating and breaking up, cancer and terminal illness, sexual assault, but most importantly, pregnancy. You can't do any of that shit on April Fool's Day. Wait, I just noticed like cheating and breaking up as well. Why is that even there? I don't know. So today, James Charles apologized for the, multiple times he's been called out for hitting up underage people unknowingly. It is important to mention that, upon finding out the fact that, they were underage, he ceased all contact. A lot of these stories where he would talk to people from his main social media, he would ask them, "Are you 18?" They would say yes, only for him to find out later that they were lying to him. And now, of course, he's had to apologize for that because regardless of whether it's a crime or not, it is undoubtedly incredibly reckless and subject to a lot of legitimate criticism. Actually, a lot of the people that have been shitting on James Charles, I have no issue with. Yesterday, I put out a video saying, no, James Charles is still not a predator, he's just an idiot. And you can see that mostly it was supported, but it did get a little bit of backlash. And even in the comments, there was a lot of resistance that I noticed. People saying, well, how could he not be a predator? He's been caught multiple times. So far, we know of, I believe, 6 stories now where this has happened. And I will agree, that sounds very fucking bad. But we don't know if these are 6 times where he's talked to guys that happen to be underage and he's talked to maybe 50 other guys that were overage. We don't know the ratio, you know what I mean? So people hear 1 story, 2 stories, 3 stories now. And although they're right to be suspicious, I have no issue with anyone being suspicious, suddenly they're now jumping to the conclusion that, well, 3, that's enough, so therefore he's a pedo. I'm sorry guys, but I don't care how your emotions work, that just logically makes no sense. I had one comment say here, sorry, he can't be dumb after 4 times. There is something more to this. It's getting to be a cycle for him. We don't know if it's a cycle. That's what I'm saying. We don't know, guys. Calm the fuck down. I had another comment say, I can't believe you still think he's just stumbling into this. Why would I think otherwise? Genuinely, why would I think otherwise? I feel like a lot of people commenting on this video with these, it's all emotion-based arguments. It's not even arguments, it's just people, typing out their emotions. They're coming at this because they're being told what to think. They're being told that this guy is the worst of the worst. He is a pedophile. He is, a child rapist. I mean, they're being told to think this, so therefore when they come out... So therefore, when they hear a more nuanced take coming from me, that's just like, hey, slow down. Let's carefully dissect this. Suddenly they spur out. They're like, what? You're defending a predator? No. Hold on. We gotta prove that he's a predator first. And then, of course, I had the ultimate, just the winning comment right here. Oh, look. Augie is defending another predator. Who could have guessed? Wow. I'm defending another one. Who were the ones before James? Wait a minute, hold on. What do you mean another one? As you can see, a lot of the comments are just, they're just nonsense. I don't even know how to really give more of a response because they're talking about things that they can't even prove. He's a predator. They're just saying the same thing over and over again, so I don't really know what else to say. Okay? Cool? The point is that a lot of people totally missed the point of my video. I'm totally fine with shitting on James and calling him irresponsible, but I'm drawing the line at going from, calling him irresponsible and calling him out to calling him a predator and, more importantly, a pedophile. I'm just calling for a little bit more nuance to be applied to this situation, but of course, this is the internet, and with guys like Ethan and Keemstar at the absolute control of the story, and with them both saying that he's pretty much a predator, there's nothing I can really do about the narrative. People are just going to say what they want to say because they're being told what to believe. So let's take a look at Ethan's response to James Charles' apology video. He says, James Charles claims he's desperate as an excuse for sexing with minors. I think the truth is more insidious and something he could never admit publicly, that he likes young boys. At this point, the police need to be involved, and there isn't really much more to say about it. Actually, there's a lot more to say about that. Holy shit. I mean, I tweeted this on Twitter, but Ethan literally talks like the conspiracy nuts that he calls out on his podcast, except it's about a guy that stole his fucking jacket. However, I want to shift the focus because we've been talking a lot about Ethan Klein recently. I want to shift the focus here to his partner in crime, as he so eloquently puts it. Miss Trisha Paytas here. Let's take a look at her. Now, I typed her Twitter @ and then the word James to just pull up what I could find, and the tweets here are exactly what you would expect. She says, I'll say without a shadow of a doubt, James Charles is the only creator that deserves to be banned and stripped from all social media platforms. He's abusing it by sexting with minors. Repeated behavior happening as a result of a few days ago. This is an actual predator / pedophile. Whoa, 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 whoa. She goes on, James Charles deserves prison. I really hope one of these parents press charges. It's so nauseating. I'm physically nauseous, and he's so cocky about getting away with it all. The fact that this is happening again and again and again, like fresh, new, now, this man is current, dangerous threat. James Charles is a straight up pedophile. James Charles is a straight up pedophile, right there. That's not slander, but a fact. Jesus. Repeated behavior is still happening. It's like Melody, how often they just say he's talking to minors without, neglecting the fact that he's unknowingly talking to these people without verifying the age. I don't know how these people are able to read James' mind so well and come to the conclusion that he was bullshitting them the whole time. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a big fan of innocent until proven guilty. It's a pretty safe standard to follow, and it's one that I thought the entire internet unanimously agreed on. I thought it was the one principle we were all pretty much down with and almost treated as doctrine. But of course, that's not the case. Innocent until proven guilty is applied to almost every situation on the internet as long as it's the popular strategy to follow. In this specific case with James Charles, it's not the popular strategy. Actually, the popular opinion is to just call him a pedophile, because. But we're not even done with Trisha yet. So, this is a video, a very shocking video, that Boblax tweeted out. I got sent this video, Trisha and Shane, with a 16-year-old boy. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I'm like,
what is your underwear? What is
oh, my God.
Whoa.
Trees?
Watch out, Justin Bieber. Fucking
me!
How much can Trevor fit in his mouth?
What?
I mean...
Yeah, good one. Nice. It's always, convenient when you're so morally righteous about, pedophiles on the internet, and then you have clips of you doing this type of shit. It's bizarre, to say the least. According to the description, it was made in 2015. 2015? We're not talking about a video from 2005. We're talking 2015. That's 6 years ago. 6 years ago.
Oh, the slobber, though. Show the slobber. Oh, my gosh. Oh, bitch.
Oh,
you need practice.
Really
get it. Shove it.
Yeah, I'll show you later.
Yeah, you gonna show him later? And what the hell was that hand movement there, Trisha? What's going on there? But in fairness, let's take a look at her response. Bringing up stuff from 7+ years ago is fine. I will always apologize for poor behavior. I don't know if that's... I feel like poor behavior is really putting it lightly. I don't know. But if you're doing the same shit in 2020 as 2021 that you're incriminating for, reevaluate the fingers you're pointing. I will say that I've grown so much from poor behavior. I've never hid from it, nor do I shy away from talking about it. I admit when there's a problem or people in my life / associate with our problems. Meeting Shane Dawson was the biggest regret of my life. Defending him for so long was even more regretful. Just, shove that video to the side and carry on with your crusade against imaginary pedophiles on the internet. Oh no, wait, it gets worse. Upon editing this video, I found out that apparently people were digging through her old tweets. Uh-oh, that's never a good thing. What have we got here? So, here she writes in January 4, 2021, Nikita Dragon pays someone to be your boyfriend all you want. Let's keep it over 18. You are a straight up pedophile. However, in the old backlog here from 2011, here she is saying, my main goal in life is now just to meet Scott McCreery. He's overtaken Justin Bieber in jailbait category. Get them all, you young things. Then she says, am I a pedophile if I wanted to bang Scott McCreery? Probably. So just gonna say I really love him. Now turn 18. Here she is saying, yes, I'm gonna kiss you, Scott McCreery. Scott McCreery, marry me, please. I don't even care if you're not legal. I'll take the chance. Here she says, at Scott McCreary. I wish you were 18. Sad face emoji. I don't know about you guys, but I'm more of the laughing while crying face emoji right now. I mean, the irony just writes itself, really. I mean, I don't know. Look, I'm not trying to make it out like, I'm not gonna come out here and do the same thing that she did to Shane and, you know, say Trisha Paytas is a pedophile. Although I think I could probably get away with saying that because, I mean, she's quick to call people pedos, so I guess so could I. But no, I'm not gonna do that shit because I genuinely don't believe, obviously, that she's a pedophile. Again, I need a lot of evidence to come to the conclusion, you know, that's the worst case scenario. And I would argue that pedophilia is probably the worst case scenario. So therefore, you know, I'm gonna need a lot of receipts to, you know, jump to that immediate conclusion. That being said, having clips like this is just, what the fuck? How are you gonna go on such a righteous crusade against people and have this up in your catalog? I feel like with the James Charles situation, this is one of those stories where it's like, it's a situation where I hate everyone involved. I'm just like, all of these people are shit, all right? That's the opinion you should have. Don't pick sides in these dramas. Fuck that shit. I know I used to say that it's important to pick a side in YouTube drama. Don't pick a side, all right? They all suck. Your favorite YouTubers are all pedophiles. That's my take. Joking, of course, but you know, that's gonna get clipped out of context. That's gonna about do it, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Augie RFC. Make sure, if you're a member of this channel, to check out the latest edition of Spilled Milk, episode number 2, I think. We're gonna have episode 3 up really soon. I'm sorry, I've been slacking on that again. This time is actually outside of my own control. I've had a lot going on in the past week, and yeah, it's not... Anyway, Spilled Milk. If you're a channel member, make sure to check that out. And also follow me on Twitter at RedFoxComs, my brand new Twitter account. Until then, take care, everyone.